And you folks have inspired people across the country because they tried to break you.
International, national, and local leaders of the Black Lives Matter movement held a news conference in downtown Portland today. Front and center, Demetria Hester.
We not stopping because Black Lives Matter.
Hester was harassed and assaulted by Jeremy Christian just a day before Christian went on to kill 2 men aboard a MAX train in 2017. Last night, Portland police arrested her at a protest.
This is happening all over the world, so jump on board with the unity, with the love.
KGW confirmed late today the Multnomah County District Attorney will not be prosecuting Hester. Her charges are expected to be dismissed. A spokesperson for the office couldn't give details about the dozens of others arrested over the weekend. Most are facing charges of disorderly conduct and interfering with a peace officer. Today's public showing came after a weekend of, at times, fires and destruction. The protests, once staples of downtown, have moved mainly to North Portland. Saturday night, our cameras rolled as a group of people set a fire inside a dumpster and set up barricades in the street. Another video shows a small fire burning inside the Portland Police Association headquarters on North Lombard. Similar scenes played out Sunday. Portland police say multiple officers were injured throughout the weekend. They said people are firing mortars, throwing chunks of concrete, and launching commercial-grade fireworks at them. Night after night, police quickly declared these gatherings riots and used tear gas to break up crowds. The chaos, again, drawing the attention of the Trump administration.
And what we're seeing in Portland with 6 nights in a row, riots being declared.
Today, the White House press secretary took aim at Mayor Ted Wheeler, hammering him for standing with protesters last month as federal officers sprayed the crowd with tear gas, only to condemn violence amid the movement last week after police said a group of people tried to light a precinct on fire with officers inside.
It is a drastic change. It took him 73 days, I suppose, to come up with that realization.
Mayor Wheeler declined to comment.
Just heard them yelling and breaking things.
It was violent.
Meanwhile, people in North Portland's Kenton neighborhood are cleaning up damage.
Could have been worse, but the whole point of it is that, that stuff costs money. When we come into the place to where we're in a pandemic currently and we're trying to do the best we can as a community, these kind of things can take a toll on some people if we're not careful.
Maggie Vespa, KGW News.